What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to Stand Switch, and today we're going to be playing some Anime Dimensions. It's a new game I've been playing. Well, it's not a new game, but it's new to me because I've only been playing it for about a week. But they just updated the game recently, and with the update they added quite a few things, and one of the first things I'm going to go over is new stat bonuses. They still have your collection bonuses, so don't worry. Collecting all the characters was not for nothing. They still have that, so keep collecting characters and you'll still get active bonuses. But they also added this upgrades page to where as you clear certain challenges and certain milestones, you'll unlock better upgrades. And these are kind of the same as these collection type upgrades, but they are for challenges you can do with any amount of characters. So there's a stages cleared, there's a total damage dealt, there's a minutes played, and a time record challenge. Right now I only have the first upgrades for stage clear, damage, and time challenge. But for time played I do have the second upgrade. But one thing that you want to notice is that as you go up, the upgrade you get, or the increase, or the bonus you get, that's what I was looking for, increases by a lot more. So at first, for example, the stage clear goes from 1% critical chance to 1.5 to 2, but then it jumps up to 5 for the final one. It's the same for the damage dealt to mob damage as far as the percentages, and same with boss damage with the time challenge. The time played though is critical damage, and it jumps a lot more at the final, or at least the final percentage you get is a lot more. It's triple because it's 15 rather than 5, but it's your overall critical damage. But it goes from 2 to 4, and then there's an increase of 3 to 7, but then there's an increase of 8 to 15 right here. So I guess that might be one of the more useful ones, just because once you're doing critical damage, granted you want a higher critical chance, but you get my point, hopefully, that, you know, as you go up, the bonuses become exponentially larger. So that's one of the things that was added. Another thing that was added was a new stage difficulty. Cursed Dimension now has Nightmare difficulty, and that's for level 41 and plus. And so another thing they added with Nightmare, not just on a Cursed Dimension, but all the Nightmares now also have accessory drops. There's a Malevolent Shrine which has a 0.7% drop chance for the Cursed Dimension. The Demon Dimension, a Nightmare difficulty, there's a 1% chance for the Infinity Train. And then for the Titan Dimension on Nightmare, there's a 1% chance for a mini-bladed Titan. These accessories, I don't know if they're aesthetic or if they have actual bonuses. I haven't gotten one just because they're so rare to get, and this is kind of my first time playing today, so I haven't really had a chance to grind too much for them, but I'll definitely try to get one as soon as I can, to where I can come back to y'all and give you, information as far as, are these aesthetic or are they, actual bonus givers, and do they help you? I kind of assume they might give you a bonus just because of how difficult they are to get, and the fact that they only dropped on Nightmare difficulty, especially the Malevolent Shrine has a 0.7% chance, but yeah. Also, if you look to the left, you also have the King of Curses, which is a new character that was just added with this update. He's only 800 gem character, so he's not one of the top tier guys, I guess, but he looks like he has a pretty decent skill set, not too long of cooldowns. He's pretty close to Zetsu as far as cooldowns, just slightly different on his 1 and his 2. He's got a bit longer cooldowns, I guess, overall, but yeah, I can go test him out in the character testing place. And another thing I can show or over there is, I think that's the last thing that they added, are assist skills, or assist slots. So with your characters, with the unlocked characters you can assign them to assist slots. Whenever you go to equip, you can assign them to equip to the assist 1 or assist 2 slot. And what they do is they either give, for most of the characters, they give their ult as an assist, which is a cooldown of 60 seconds, and it just uses their ult. For Itadori, or Itabori, it doesn't use his ult, so you don't get plus skill damage, it just uses his Black Flash. But it deals a lot of damage and deals it just one time. With Reku, you'll see it deals a bunch of punches to all the characters, or all the mobs, I guess, in front of you, over a kind of a small time period, you'll see. But it's just, assists are just giving you the ability to use a character's ult without having them equipped, and it's just a minute cooldown flat for any character you use, and then their ult's just the same as the ult if you played them minus Itabori and maybe some other champions or characters, I guess, that I don't have yet. Let's try out the King of Curses. Actually, I haven't used him, obviously, because I don't own him, but let's see. Dismantle. Looks like it's kind of the ground explodes in front of you upwards and a bunch of rocks fly out. So let's do that again real quick. Boom. It's a little area attack, but yeah. Fire arrow, I assume just fires in front of you. It looks like it has a very, actually not too long range because it didn't hit those guys over here, but it does deal damage over time after it hits. Let's use a dismantle on these guys and then fire arrow. Fire right through the middle. So yeah, it deals a little bit of damage over time. Looks like it deals quite a bit of damage too. That's pretty nice. Next is Burning Sun. It looks like you summon a sun that just burns in the area. It does deal not really damage over time, but just a lot of damage in the area. It's a huge area of attack. And then Malevolent Shrine. You bring up a Malevolent Shrine. It just deals a bunch of damage in the area around you. It looks like it's a very long invincible period too, which is nice. So that's something I like about him. But his attacks are all really just area of effect, except for maybe his fire arrow, but it does hit quite a large area and it deals damage over time. So a lot of his stuff is focused on area attacks, and so that's pretty interesting. And you know, if that's what you want as your playstyle, maybe, you know, pick up the King of Curses. He has 800 gems though, so it might take a while to get there unless you feel like spending Robux to get the gems. Let's use the assist now. I'm going to use Reku, which is E, and you'll see he punches a bunch in the area. And while I can't show it here because these guys don't move, it does slow them down when they're actually moving mobs. It will slow them down when they're coming at you, which helps a lot, especially for the time challenge. And then Itabori, his is just a one-time thing. It's really quickly, so make sure you pay attention. I'm going to hit it now. He just comes up, punches, or does a little spin, his black flash, and that's it. It does deal more damage in total than Reku's ult does, even though Reku hits a lot of times. The total damage he deals in that one little hit is more than Reku's. He also is a higher kind of tier character than Reku is, so I think it has something to do with it, but he also doesn't have that slowing effect, and so I think that kind of balances it out. But yeah, I think that's all the update has really had. Let me look at the notes real quick on the game page. Yeah, Cursed Dimension, Nightmare Difficulty. Yep, assist skills, went over those, the two skills down here in the bottom right. Accessories, it just says Nightmare Difficulty of each dimension now has a small chance to drop an accessory. It doesn't go into any more detail about the accessories. And then upgrades, reach certain in-game milestones for stat boosts. And then the King of Curses. There also is actually one more thing. They did add 3 new costumes. I guess we can go look at those. I'm not super, what's it called, familiar with the costume, so let me see if I can kind of figure out which one. Okay, I know this one's new. Remember, Demon is new. This one might be new, I'm not entirely sure. That one is not new, and it might be Gome. I think these are the 3 new ones. I know for sure this one was not here, and I don't think that one was here either, but I think those are the 3 new ones. Maybe her, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know Remura Demon is a brand new one, and maybe Gome. This one for sure, maybe Gome, maybe Asana, or maybe Chunabu. I'm not gonna butcher the name more than I already did, but yeah. Actually, okay, you can buy gems for bucks to make sure. I'm not gonna do that though. But yeah, hopefully y'all kind of enjoyed that or got some information about the new update from this, and you know, keep grinding, keep getting higher levels. I'm trying to get to 41 maybe later today so I can get the new Nightmare difficulty going in the Cursed Dimension. But yeah, that's it for the video, so as usual, I'll catch y'all next time, and peace out.